G'day everybody, welcome back to the channel. Okay, little update. I thought I would, I did put a little hint out there a couple of short videos ago with my 1-minute listening lessons and said the astute amongst you might pick up on something new being in the system. I didn't get any bites, so I figure, well, let's have a little chat about this now. Let's talk about what's in here so that this is what you're hearing. Now, I've got about 150-ish hours up on this now, this component. So I will talk further about this. Obviously, we're going to do a full review on this, but I'll spin the camera around and I'll show you guys exactly what's in here and what's currently in action. So hang around. Okay, so we have the Network Acoustics Tempus power supply here, and right next to that, that's its umbilical cord here, and its power supply light is on. Mains power there. And then over here is the Network Acoustics Tempus switch. So next to that, over there, you can see the Muron Pro with its cables. So essentially what we have here, let's get over here and have a look. We've got this cable here, which is a Muron Pro cable, which runs around here and goes to the input of the Muron Pro, then out of that into the MPT8, which you can't see down the bottom there, amongst that maze of cables. Here is the RJ45 connection that comes from the router down the back of the house. And then obviously this one here is the power supply for the Tempus switch. Now, I have them all up on stack isolation, and I'll be doing a bit of testing on and off, or I already have, but we'll go further. And you can see it all sort of sitting there off in the distance over there, in reference to other things you see in my system. So this is getting its hours on it now. I won't say too much at this point, but you now know it's in the system. So have a bit of a listen and tell me if you're noticing anything differently compared to the Uptone Ether Regen switch and its S-Booster Mark II power supply, which is what this system has replaced down here. And this is the latest and greatest thing from Network Acoustics, which we have here in our system, which will be coming up for review. And we'll talk a little bit further about that as we go through the process. So it never ends here on an Aussie Audiophile. It is just onward and upward we go. So a big thank you to Rob and Rich from Network Acoustics for getting this over to me. But essentially I have Network Acoustics, full system in there, from the Muron Pro to the Tempus switch and its power supply. So we will talk a bit further about that whole process. We'll go through all of that, and there'll be a full review on this. I'm taking notes as we speak, and we're I'm commenting on some of the evolution that's going on in the system, and initial impressions are already on paper. So hang around for that. Keep your ears open, keep listening. Tell me if you're hearing anything in the comments below in the videos following. Anything streaming now is obviously going through their products. So we'll talk about that a little bit further on. Thanks for watching. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.